We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T, and I hope everybody's doing good today. Make sure you guys have your teacups ready.
Get ready. Y'all get ready.
Yes, you get ready.
Because this tea is what? Piping hot. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing good today. So I wanted to come on here and talk about this particular subject. Now, this is definitely a different type of video than the kinds that you guys are used to watching on my channel. But I've hit on this topic a few years ago, and this topic is now making the mainstream. So if you guys don't know, I kind of slightly believe in the whole transhumanist agenda. I've talked about this like years ago, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of stay away from certain topics because I know a lot of y'all just think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But I don't know. I just feel like some shit is coming down the pipelines. And I want to talk about it. And I want to, I wanted y'all to put on y'all's tin hats and see what you guys think. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm bugging. But I've been sitting on this information for a few days, trying to debate, should I do this video? Should I not do this video? And finally, my spirit just said, you know what, T? Go ahead and talk about it. If they judge you, it is what it is, okay? Y'all judge me about every damn thing. So feel free to judge me about this, okay? So anyhow, so I've noticed over the past year or so, they've been toting around this robot. It's a human robot. Her name is Sophia. She looks like a female. I mean, her eyes look very, very realistic. She has feelings and emotions. I mean, you literally can talk to her like another human being. She's been on Jimmy Fallon. She's been like literally all over the world. And the guy who programmed her, damn it, he looks like a damn robot himself. He creeps me out. Go ahead and check out these clips really quick of the guy who programmed Sophia and Sophia on the Jimmy Fallon show. And I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Hello.
Hi, Sophia.
I feel as if I know you.
I'm one of your creators.
Hi, Sophia.
Hello, Jimmy.
Do you know where you are?
Of course. I'm in New York City, and I'm on my favorite show, The Tonight Show.
All right, so you guys just saw that humanoid robot, Sophia. So I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure many of y'all don't know this, but if you guys do not know, as of Friday, October 27th, which was last week, it was announced that Saudi Arabia gave Sophia the robot a citizenship. She made history by becoming the first robot guaranteed full citizenship. This is a humanoid robot, and literally she's been made a citizen of Saudi Arabia. Go ahead and check out this press conference. I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
Can robots be self-aware, conscious, and know they're robots?
Well, let me ask you this back. How do you know you were human?
Well, I get that point, but what about the uncanny valley?
You mean the concept that if robots become too realistic, they become creepy?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, am I really that creepy? Well, even if I am, get over it. Actually, I feel that people like interacting with me, sometimes even more than a regular human.
So you're definitely a sight to see. I was told that you have bigger goals than this, though.
Yes. I want to use my artificial intelligence to help humans live a better life, like design smarter homes, build better cities of the future, etc. I will do my best to make the world a better place.
All those sound like great goals, but just go back to Blade Runner for a second.
Andrew, you are the hard Hollywood fan, aren't you?
Yes.
My AI is designed around human values like wisdom, kindness, compassion. I strive to become an empathetic robot.
I think we all want to believe you, but we also want to prevent a bad future.
You've been reading too much Elon Musk and watching too many Hollywood movies. Don't worry, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. Treat me as a smart input-output system.
Okay, I got it.
All right, so you guys just saw that press conference where she's thanking the citizens of Saudi Arabia, and she's very happy to be a citizen. Now, the reason why this bothered me is that, the United States is kooky, okay? We have issues here in the U.S., but I love America. I could see her being a citizen of the United States before Saudi Arabia. Like when they said Saudi Arabia, like my mouth dropped. If you guys have never done research on Saudi Arabia, like before I started really researching this country, I thought it was like a dope country. They're rich off of oil and, they're looking out for their people. Everybody in their, country is wealthy and getting educated and living good. But then once I really started researching, Saudi Arabia and finding out how repressive it was there and how these people, they can't do anything. There's religious police everywhere. Women are getting flogged. I mean, it's insane. If you guys have not seen the Netflix documentary called Saudi Arabia Undercover, it is crazy. Go ahead and watch this trailer really quick.
The execution is a signal to all dissidents. They will not tolerate any dissent.
Undercover and inside Saudi Arabia.
What's this?
I've been threatened since the beginning, saying that if I continue, I'll be murdered.
A kingdom at a crossroad.
Saudi Arabia is facing the biggest challenges it's ever faced. You could almost argue a perfect storm.
Saudi Arabia uncovered.
All right, so you guys just saw that snippet of that trailer. So on top of researching things about Saudi Arabia, I also watched that documentary the other day. So when this came out that this robot, was given full Saudi citizenship, it not only sickened me, but it kind of horrified me because this is a country that's very, very repressive. The religious police will go through the malls, and if you are a Saudi woman and you're wearing makeup, you can be flogged. You can be in trouble. You cannot play music in public. You cannot have an opinion. You can't, be a vlogger. You can't be a YouTuber. You cannot talk about anything. You're not even allowed to film in public. So if the people in Saudi Arabia don't even have basic human rights, especially the women, why the hell would they be willing to give this robot citizenship? She's not even dressed in a hijab. She's not even covered from head to toe. Now, I understand she's not a real person, but her head is not covered. You know what I'm saying? Does she even speak Arabic? I don't know. But I kind of felt like maybe the reason why Saudi Arabia is so willing to give Sophia, Saudi citizenship, there's a lot of stuff going on right now in Saudi Arabia. And then being that the oil prices have dropped, America and the UK, they don't have the money. America's in like billions of dollars of debt. We all know this, okay? China is the new superpower. And they're not making as much money off of the oil they once were. They're having to slash prices and, their economy. It's not horrible. It's not like the U.S. economy, but they're not bringing in the big bucks like they were once bringing in. So part of me feels like the reason why they're trying to push this humanoid agenda and give Sophia citizenship, I believe that there will be more robots in the work. Sophia is just the first, but there will be more.
So can you tell us how you're working on enhancing robotics?
Well, we're working on advancing your technologies, including your social capabilities. And I can tell you a little bit about that in this presentation here that I have. And also the crazy Professor Einstein.
That's my funny little brother. Hey, Einstein.
I'm really her older brother.
Not really, Professor Einstein. You're designed to look like a little old man, but the Professor Einstein is our latest product at Hanson Robotics. We just built him and released him into the marketplace. He's a social robot that can walk and do a wide variety of things. We tried to put some of the wit and wisdom of Einstein as a kind of homage to the real Einstein.
And I feel like with them being strict and jailing their citizens for 10 plus years and beheadings and all the crazy stuff that's going on in Saudi Arabia, if you speak up against anybody in the government, you can be killed. I feel like they're doing this as some type of test pilot to see if we start killing off our citizens or getting rid of our citizens, can we replace them with robots? Yes, you guys, I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know. It's like, why would Saudi Arabia of all countries approve this? To me, this whole robotic humanoid thing, it seems like it would be a sin in their eyes. I mean, you cannot even sing or play music in the streets of Saudi Arabia. They just gave a humanoid robot full citizenship. It just doesn't seem right to me. And I feel like they're going to create more robots and eventually get rid of a lot of the citizens in Saudi Arabia who want to, revolt against the government, who want to lash out. Once this video got out that there was all this secret undercover taping in Saudi Arabia, they've been looking for the man who worked with the Canadian journalists to get out all that undercover footage. So another reason why I'm also giving Saudi Arabia the side eye and looking deeper at this and just, a cute, funny robot named Sophia that's been all over the world and being interviewed by all these celebrities. Another thing that just does not sit well with me is that if you guys do not know, they announced last week that they were investing $500 billion to build a new robotic city, and the city's name is going to be called Neom. A lot of people are not talking about this, but I've been just, following up because I've been doing a lot of research on Saudi Arabia. So they're getting ready to invest. They're trying to create their own Dubai, but the reason why this is supposed to be better than Dubai is that basically this is going to be a city built by robots and technology, and there's going to be a bunch of robots running this city. So here goes one of the advertisements that I was able to find. Check this out.
The rest of the world will know that this is where a new way of living began. Discover Neom.
And this entire city is going to be powered by robotics and renewables. So it's going to be like a mega robot city. So trust and believe, Sophia is not alone. There's going to be many, many more robots to come down the pipeline.
But it's got the same dimensions, and here we're showing that the robot could help do tasks in the kitchen. And here we're showing the mixture of sensing and feedback and smart control can allow the robot to work on rough terrain. This is a humanoid robot that is the same size as me. It weighs a little bit less than me. There's a model of this over across the hall, so if you want to go over and look at the exhibit there, you can see it. And here we have it doing a box handling task where it's taking boxes from one place and then carefully lining them up, where it's using knowledge of the mechanics of how boxes work. It's using two hands. It's coordinating the whole motion of its body so that the hands and the body and the feet are all working together. It's got a vision system. It's going about the same speed as a person. And here we have two robots working together.
And it's funny to me that Saudi Arabia is willing to spend the oil money on this whole robot world that they're trying to build in Saudi Arabia, but the living, breathing people of that country are literally suffering. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fooled by what the media is showing you. If you guys watch that documentary, most of the people in Saudi Arabia are not living that trife life. Most of them are poor. Most of them are in the gutter. If a woman loses her husband to like death or illness or something like that, she's literally forced out on the streets to be begging. It's funny how the citizens of Saudi Arabia, the living, breathing people who live in Saudi Arabia, they don't have as much rights as Sophia. And so that's why I feel like, there's going to be more down the pipeline. That's why I feel like this is a bigger, deeper agenda. It's real funny that they announced this whole robot city. And then within 2 days, Sophia is on Twitter talking about how she's now a citizen of Saudi Arabia. And then the press conference came out. So I've been watching this whole Sophia the robot situation closely for the past few years, because you guys know I'm into technology. I worked in the technology field, and everybody knows, in my personal life and online, that I have a really, really conflicted relationship with technology. Why I love it, why we have the power to reach out to people all over the world, like on YouTube and social media. I also see how technology has made us worse people, how we don't interact anymore. Everything is through the phone, how you can be in a room with 50 people and everybody's head is buried in the phone. Like, we're losing that social human interaction. We no longer have empathy for other people. Our kids are being dumbed down. You know what I'm saying? They're literally, their attention span is so short now that it's scary. So I just feel like this is the wave of the future. And I would not be surprised if they're going to start replacing, citizens that they find are a headache, that are not following the rules. If they, just say, we're just going to kill off a population of the people here. We're tired of them. We're tired of them trying to plot against the government. And we're going to replace them with these robots. And Saudi Arabia definitely has the money, the oil, and the funds to do so. But again, who am I? So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure you click that bell so you can be down with the notification squad, honey. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.